Hi everyone, this is Rachel from Cybersports Network. I'm very excited to introduce to you tonight from Team Legion. This is AuRora. AuRora, would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Sure. Hi, guys. My name is Alyssa, also known as AuRora on Team Legion, LGN. I play zerg. I'm 25 years old. I'm pretty much a full-time StarCraft player. And I'm just here to do good, and I'm proud to be a part of the CSN that's coming up.
Yeah, we're very excited to have you in the rundown. And you're a player I've had my eye on for a while. I know you used to be on PMS Clan, and Amber, the leader of PMS Clan, pointed you out to me, and she's like, that's our StarCraft girl. So I'm so excited to hear that you're doing really awesome things. I've been wondering, when did you actually start competitive gaming? Did you have a game that you played before StarCraft, or did you come into it with StarCraft too?
No, I pretty much, I played pretty much, a lot of different games, but I was not like an RTS player or a pro gamer or anything like that. I'd say when I started StarCraft 2 around the beta, I was probably like a gold level player, which isn't very good in StarCraft. But, I do my best to practice. I do my best to watch replays, and I feel like I've improved quite a bit, and I'm just here to compete and do good now.
So how did you end up as Zerg? That's definitely according to the pros, one of the harder classes to play.
Well, I think they're cool. You have a bunch of little zerglings running around. You spread creep all over the map. Zerg is really fast. I think they're just absolutely a cool race to play. Like I said, a lot of other games like Command and Conquer. Every game has a Terran. Every game has a game where you make tanks or you do this and this. And I just think Zerg is a really unique kind of race. And I just think they're awesome, and that's kind of why I play them.
What skills do you think that Zerg requires that maybe you don't quite need for Terran or Protoss? I know it has a lot of individual little things that it needs you to do, so what's your assessment?
Yeah, Zerg is designed, in my opinion, a little bit different than Terran and Protoss, whereas Terran can usually decide what they want to do when they want to attack. Zerg has the ability to counterattack. As a Zerg player, you really need to have a lot of APM. You need to be looking at the mini-map pretty much all the time. You need to be ready to move out. You need to be ready to counterattack. If you lose a bunch of units, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's pretty APM intensive race as far as I'm concerned. And but I think if you're really good in a lot of practice, you can master Zerg and be able to compete with really good Terran or Protoss players.
So since you didn't have much of a history of competing before StarCraft, where do you think you developed these skills and these multitasking abilities?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just natural. But I've practiced StarCraft 2 a ton. I wasn't always this good. It just comes with practice. You play 100 games or 1,000 games or whatever, then you get better. You get better. You get better at your multitasking. You get better at your strategies. You get better at your fundamentals. And I think anyone can do it, but you just need to be dedicated. You need to put in the time. Do your best. Don't give up. Just practice.
Well, when you started out competing, you were a member of PMS Clan, right? Was that your first competitive clan?
That's correct. I was a part of PMS for I'd say six months or something like that, and I have nothing but respect for that organization. They are just absolutely good people. Amber, Taikora, all of them, they're just awesome people. They really helped me get a good start in the community. And I'd still like to consider myself a part of the PMS community, but I just have nothing but respect for them. They're great.
Yeah, that's where I got my start too, and my start rather. And yeah, I still consider myself PMS. They're an amazing clan. What did PMS provide for you in the beginning that helped you grow as a gamer?
Well, we put together a couple of good players when we first started. And they helped send me to a couple of events. I think they sent me to one of the MLGs, or I think I went to MLG Dallas right before I was a part of PMS. But they also helped send me to one of the IPL events, and I think it was a absolutely great event. Meeting the players there was great. Meeting some of the PMS H2O people was absolutely awesome. But they're just, like I said, they're just a great organization, and once again, it's just nothing but respect for them.
When you played in PMS Clan, you actually played alongside Flo. What's your relationship like with Flo?
Well, she was actually one of the main reasons why I joined. She had approached me back when I was guildless or clanless, whatever it is, and she said, would you be interested in participating, in our team? We're looking for so-and-so players. And, I thought about it, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? And we were playing, at the time, it was myself, Flo, and Oscar, Technoboy, and it was about 3 of us at the time, and we were doing pretty good, practicing some. And then I think Flo, she had some issues with the team or something. I don't know. But she eventually moved on, to another team. And, I can totally respect that. And, I've always had a friendly relationship with her, And, I mean, we don't play a whole lot together. But, once again, it's just another player I have a lot of respect for. So.
Well, that's great. It's important to have those ties of positivities in our small female gaming community. Are there any other StarCraft playing chicks you like to hang out with, or do you talk to maybe the girls of StarCraft group?
Yeah, I don't really know too many girls who play on North America. I think there's more over on Europe and Korea, but there's a couple on North America. Especially in the higher leagues. I know there's like one good Canadian player, and then there's Flo, and there's myself and a couple other good players. And I'm a part of that the little Twitter group, the Girls StarCrafts on Twitter or on Skype, and it's fun. I mean, but like you said, there's just not many as a part of this game, which is unfortunate if you ask me. So.
Well, last year, you actually won the NESL Iron Lady Champions Cup, the first one and the second one. What was that competition like?
Oh, that was absolutely great. It was the first kind of little tournament that I had ever won myself. I was proud to be able to participate in the ESL. I think they have a great organization. They do all kinds of little online tournaments and stuff. And I was lucky enough to participate in that Iron Lady Cup 1 and 2, and there were some really, really good players in that, and it was a good learning experience for me, I did really good. I won the first 2. I played in a couple more, and I placed like second place or third place. But, like I said, ESL is a great organization. It's a big learning experience playing in those tournaments. Whether you win or lose, it doesn't really matter in the end. As long as you can make some friends, have fun, and just take a positive experience out of the whole thing. So.
And last month you joined Team Legion. Did that come from your victories in the NESL Iron Lady Cup, or how did you guys get to talking?
Well, I had I had won a couple of those tournaments prior to that. I had participated in one of the MLGs, and I did pretty good. I made it to like round 6 of the bracket before I got eliminated. And then I had participated in the IPL, and I did pretty good. And I had recently done an interview with somebody. I think it was the Zerg Layer or something. It's a Facebook page. And one of the Legion admins had seen the interview, and they were like, oh, I think we should talk to this player. So anyways, I got in contact with them, and we talked it over, and they have a really active StarCraft community. They have some really, really good players, and we decided that it would be a great fit if I was to join Legion for their StarCraft community, and just good practice. I feel like there's some really good players to practice with over there, and in return, I think it's just a great team. It's just a good team.
Which of your teammates have you been practicing with?
I practice a lot with a player named Jim Rising. He's one of the best zergs from Mexico.
Also a competitor in the Rundown.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's my ZVZ practice partner. We're some other good players in our team, like Velo. He's a good Terran player. Theory, Grandmaster Protoss player, as well as some other great players on our team. And it's just a great opportunity to be able to practice with such good players.
Will Legion be sending you out to any major LAN events this year?
I certainly hope so. We haven't discussed going to this MLG that's coming up, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more sponsors, be able to send out all of our players to these kind of events. Like I personally would absolutely love to go to the IPL 4 because I think the IPL is such a great event. It's hard to beat drinking and StarCraft. It's really hard to be awesome events like that, and it would just be so great to go to something like that.
Well, we're very excited to have you playing in CSN's Rundown. Do you feel prepared?
Absolutely. I was on a show a couple nights ago, and I was talking to one of the CSN people about this, and there's some really good players participating in the event, and I feel like I'll do good. But even if you take a loss, it's okay. You don't get frustrated about it. You just look at the replays. You take it as a learning experience, and you just get better from it. No point in getting sad or upset or anything. Just do your best, have fun, and get better.
Well, that's some seriously good advice for anyone who's trying to get better. Is there anything else you'd like to say that we might have missed?
No, I think that should pretty much do it. I just, like I said, I just give a shout out to my teammates at LGN. Just a shout out to, CSN for this awesome tournament. A shout out to all the PMS people. And, it's just absolutely great. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on to talk to us. And best of luck in the rundown. I'll be watching and tweeting. And don't tell the other guys, but I'm rooting for you to win. PMS for life.
Heck yeah.
All right, thanks for coming on and talk to us. Have a great night, AuRora.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.